Well, here I am sitting here in my dining room looking at the finished Jewel box set, which I'm so excited. It's the first copy I've seen finished. So I'm going to unwrap it and see what's inside. Take the horrible shrink wrap off, sorry. Get rid of that, dispose of that. Change my glasses so I can actually read. And here we go. What's this? This is just some information on the back. Now we'll open the box set. Here it is. I love the color. And it looks like a book. You know, box sets come usually in big boxes and they're very complicated. And I hope they follow my instructions by saying, I want this to read like a book. I want this to be very informative, but I want it to be easy. I don't want it to be complicated. So we open the page and Elton Jewel box, contents, deep cuts, rarities, B-sides, and this is me. 4 sections. Right, Elton and Bernie do the intro, and then we go to deep cuts. Now, deep cuts is something I wanted to do. I wanted to choose songs from all the albums that I've done that haven't really been prominent tracks. I mean, obviously you all know that I play a lot of hits on the stage, and we try to put in obscure tracks now and then, and people don't really like to hear them so much as they are the popularity ones. So I wanted to choose 4 albums worth of tracks from different albums throughout my career that I love that don't get so much recognition. So here we go. I mean, there's tracks from The Union, Tumbleweed Connection, picture of me and Leon. There's some great illustrations in here. Stuff from Honky Chateau, Blue Moves. Well, it's great. And lots of fantastic memorabilia in here as well. I still have those chairs, they're in my bathroom. Yeah, so I'm not going to tell you the tracks because you have to find that out for yourself. But that's the first part of Jewel Box is, you know, the deep cuts. The second part, and this is probably the most interesting for you fans, is the Rarities from 1965 to 1971. Now this is full of songs that I wrote right in the beginning with Bernie and with some other people. And it's really, really obscure stuff. In fact, when I went through some of the songs to put in this box set, I couldn't remember some of them. And so I had to listen to everything because I had to, you know, I had to give the okay to everything that goes on the box set. So it took me back to all those years ago when Bernie and I first met and we were at Dick James Music. And it was so beautiful to listen to the naivety of some of the songs and the way that we progress as songwriters. I'll read you what I wrote in the beginning because I think it's important to say what I wrote. It says, this box set contains songs that were the embryo of something special. Early naive compositions that are of a time and place. Then we learn to walk and then run and then sprint. It is hard to listen to them now without feeling pangs of nostalgia and joy. Oh, how innocent we were. But our craving for great music at a time when music was truly great gave us the thirst and the impetus to try and join in. We did in a glorious way. We flew and we used our kinship to become who we are now. That really explains the second part, which is, you know, the Rarities. So you go from the Rarities, and you get all these lyrics and the original lyrics that Bernie typed out, and early drawings of me, and God, it takes me back. Whoa! And then you get the details, all the information, who played on what, who played on everything. And then you get the B-sides from 1976 to 2005, which again is for the ardent fan and includes things like my duet with France Gall, which was a #1 record in France. So that was important to put in. And then you get to the credits. And the credits obviously tell you who played on everything. And then this is me. And this is me comprised of things from really the book. Things like Philadelphia Freedom, which you already know, to I Fall Apart, Amazes Me, the last song. It's songs that play a big part in my life. And you get Japanese album sleeves, single sleeves. I must admit, when I went through the galley, and the galley is, you know, the preparation for this, I was so obsessed with looking at the credits and who played on what. And boy, have we had some incredible musicians play on our stuff, and incredible singers, and incredible producers. and incredible fans like you bought these stuff. And this is really a wonderful box set. I'm so proud of it. It's a very beautifully produced box set. I don't think there's anything left in the tank after this, but it's got all the stuff that you would probably want to know. And the thing I love about it is it traces us from the very humble beginnings when we were so young, to the present day when we're so old. But we still have our enthusiasm, we still have our love of what we do, and we have a love of you, the fans. So thank you in advance for buying this. I'm really proud of it. Elton John, Jewel Box, the natural follow-up to Diamonds. Ta-da!